everybody, today I'm showing you a very easy shadow box with this stem set. It's Creepy Cute from Create a Smile, and I separated this video in 3 parts. The first part is to build the card or the box. I think it's so very easy. What you see is German paper sizes, but you have to use your normal paper size, and I think you always do it on the same way. You cut your paper in 4 pieces and have these card panels you already use for your cards, right? And these panels in your size, you only have to put on your scoring board and score at lines you like. I have no sizes for you, or no numbers or inches. You do what you like, but you have to size both on the same way. So that's it. This is the onlyest magic on this card, I think, and it's so very easy. And you fold it, and one of these panel you can run through your cutting machine or die cut machine with a die you like. In my case, I used a circle die, but you can use a heart shape or a rectangle or a square rectangle. And because this is a Halloween card, I used black paper. With white paper you could use some distress ink to color this card, but in this case I have black, and I just use some silver drops or silver color drops and put it aside for let it dry. And then I creating the background of this card. I cut a little moon just a circle, and then around this moon I put a lot of distress ink on, and I do not do it very clear, or I don't know the right word, so I just do a lot of color so nobody will see how correct I did this. And at the end, as always, I use some water drops, and then I think it's a great night scene. I took some blue and violet or purple and pink, of course. And yes, I did not told you the color names because you can use the colors you already have. What kind of blue or black or gray it is on, it's only yours. And here are the water drops, and now I come to the magic moon. I think it was my first moon I did on this kind of way of, and it looks so beautiful, I think, and it's so easy. Now I'm again using distress inks for my grass, and I'm coloring this paper before I cut the grass, because coloring these grass border is a little bit difficult, but I wanted to have it a little bit darker on the grass, so I came a second time with a darker green. And as you can see, it's not so easy with this grass. And again, I put some water drops on it, and this is how I created my grass. Now I took the size from this panels or from the cards, took my pencil, this thing in my hand, and did only some lines where I have to fold and where I have to cut. So very easy. You don't need a ruler or a sheet of paper where all the sizes are written on. You do it as you like. So I cut these edges, and now I have the white, or the width is a different word. The white of my card, length, and now I need the height. English is so difficult. The height, I don't know. And again, I use my my card as a kind of stencil, or to find out how high I want to have my grass. And just take a look. Do not take a ruler. Just take this card for stencil and for ruler in the same way. As you can see here, I made a line, took my scissors, and it's ready. So it's so easy for me, but it's my kind of how I work. Maybe you are a little bit more correct than me, so you need to find another way, but I think this is easy as can be. And yes, I think now I have finished all these parts of the card. And now is the second part of the video. Ta-da! Coloring the critters. As I told you, it's a stamp set from Create a Smile. It's creepy cute. So it's creepy cute, and the name is also creepy cute. Say it 3 times. Creepy cute, creepy cute, creepy cute. And in this case, I show you some Copic numbers. I started with the lightest brown for this coat of the Rabbit of Death. I love this stamp. It's so cute. It's creepy and cute, as you can see. It's a sweet rabbit, and it's the death. So yes, I colored first with the lightest color, and then I started with the darkest and come lighter in the middle. And for the bunny or rabbit, what is the difference? Bunny, rabbit. I took the neutral grays, but you can also take the cool grays as you like. And yes. In the ears, I did some light pink, very light pink, but I think it's R20, R20 and R00. And yes, now I come to this little piggy. I have always some struggles to find a good green, maybe for some flowers, yes. But on this kind of zombie piggy, is it zombie green? I don't know. But these very bright green is perfect for that, and that is why I gave you the numbers. When I would have colored a kind of leaf, I do not like this green combination. Yes, and always coloring 2 times, I think. I make the ground, then I make these from dark to light, and then I do it again from dark to light, so that you have more accents on your critter. And for this destroyed shirt, I took these W lines. What is it? Wrong grays? Yes. And again, I did it 2 times. But maybe you can figure out on your own what is your best way to coloring. And yeah, last but not least, I come to this little ghost, which has dressed up for kind of monster. And this was my mistake. I should have colored the face in gray, because this is a ghost, and not the costume as a ghost. So this is, I recognize it too late, so I tried to come with a little soft red Copic at the end, and okay, it's a ghost dressed up like a ghost. So I fuzzy cut all these images with no white edge, because in this case I liked it more with no edge, but I run through or come over the edge with some black Copic to have really no white edges. And at the end I did these little sentiment, and I think now we have all together the critters, the parts of the card, and now we can start the last time of the card, the last part, putting everything together. Yay! This is the best time of every card in my case, on my opinion. I started with this background, and you will see later I did a little mistake, and I was very sad about this, but this video is not for showing you something great. Okay, showing you something great also, but please learn from my mistakes. So I start putting all half together. So I just put together these frames on only one side, and then I put the grass inside, but on only one side. And the rest of what I'm doing, I think it's too hard to explain for me, because you see what I'm doing. And finally you can find your way. On my first shadow card, I first put the outside card on both sides together, and then filled the grass from down under, or from down of the card, from the bottom of the card, I put it inside. So this time I tried a different way, but you can do it on your own way as you like. I think this is a little complicated part of the card, but you will get it. It's not so hard. Here, as you can see, I put this inside of or on the background, so I had to put it on the back of the card. And this is what I was so sad. I tried to fix it, but it was not possible anymore. So learn from the next time. Now the critters come on this grass. First, Mr. Death, the Death Rabbit, in the shadow of the moon, very spooky. And as you can see, the little zombie is on the run away. Yes, because he's a little bit frightened. Understandable. And this funny ghost in the back with some double-sided foam tape. And the sentiment I wanted also put in the back, but there was no space anymore, so I put it in the front of the card. And yes, this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. It was a little bit longer, and I want to see your shadow boxes, cards, whatever. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.